For some reason, I feel like I'm a magnet with my first deal that I did. I've had a couple of sales now, but my first deal that I did was with first-time homebuyers, and I started working with first-time homebuyers before that first sale. It was with a cousin of mine, and I seem to be a magnet for first-time homebuyers, and it's kind of cool because I'm new, they're new, and it's kind of that passion they share. They want a home, and whether you realize it or not, I felt like I kind of got connected to them, and when we had an accepted offer, it wasn't just exciting for them, it was my first accepted offer too, so it was exciting. And you don't realize it, but you kind of start growing a relationship more than just client to agent relationship, and it's pretty awesome. Somehow generating a lead, and I'll be showing a house to somebody that hasn't met me before. They'll be kind of shocked because I don't think I sounded that much older, but I think they didn't expect somebody that looked quite as young as I did. But it's kind of exciting because I think it's different. I think people are like, wow, here's a younger guy in the business, and I don't know how they feel about that, but sometimes it took me a little while to get over that hurdle of feeling uncomfortable, and after a while I kind of just owned it. And kind of makes things more exciting that I'm younger and there's not really a lot of people my age doing it, and it kind of drives me to be, to do better in the industry. Basically, I just try to get excited about the business, and I think that carries over whether I'm showing a house, whether I'm doing an open house or doing something like that. How would you get into it? Because they want to know. I mean, you look like you just got out of high school, and I told them I actually did just get out of high school. I just graduated last year. I mean, people aren't even out of school yet, and those are the people I still call my friends, and it's kind of different. It's interesting. They like to hear more about where I'm from, and I've been born and raised in this town, moved to the same house, been living in since I was 3 years old, went to school here throughout the school system, and I knew a realtor that worked in this office before, and once I kind of started getting interested in this field, I called her up first, and the more she talked about it, the more I talked about it with her. I met Connie Hinsdale, and just after those brief meetings, I just kind of fell more and more in love with the business and went through the trainings and went through the courses, and I just got into it super excited.